states that's doing exceptionally well and is able to stay ahead of the corona curve happens to be the state of Karnataka. So what is it that they're doing right? Just 523 cases. The number of active cases is under 300. Mind you, that is a significant statistic. So the differential between active cases and those who have recovered is quite high there. It's almost sort of 200 there between the 207 people who have recovered. And if you look at the map of Karnataka, you can see just 3 orange spots. They happen to be Bangalore, which is about 130 odd cases. Not bad at all for a big city, for a city which has a population in excess of 1 crore. You have Mysore, which has about 87 cases. And then you have the northernmost district of Belagavi, which again has about 50 odd cases. So clearly, Karnataka is doing very well. And the one other thing that stands out in this map, look at the number of districts that are white. At least a dozen districts in Karnataka are reporting 0 cases. No wonder the state is thinking of possibly opening up as early as this weekend in some of those districts that have 0 cases. Just want to run through one chart and I'll show you why the Karnataka story is so promising here on this chart before we speak to Minister Sudhakar. Just take a look at this corona curve as far as the state of Karnataka is concerned. Take a look at all of these days. It's extremely flat all the way from the 17th of April up until the 23rd. Flat around the 250-260 range. There was a bit of a spike between the 24th of April and the 25th of April. It went from 295 to 318. But again, in the last 3 days, they have brought it down. Now it's less than 300 cases. We just saw that at the top of the show. Less than 300 active cases as far as the state of Karnataka is concerned. This is how the state of Karnataka is able to get ahead of the corona curve. So what is the Karnataka model? Let's try and go across now to the Medical Education Minister of Karnataka, Mr. K. Sudhakar. Is one of the most articulate and young faces in the B.S. Yediyurappa cabinet. Thank you very much, Minister Sudhakar, for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. I just outlined how well your state, the state of Karnataka, is doing in beating the corona curve. Just tell us, what is it that Karnataka did early and did well in a way to get ahead of this corona curve that other states, most exceptionally states like Maharashtra, Delhi, etc., have not been able to do? What have you done right? What can we learn, the rest of India, what can we learn from the Karnataka model?
As a Karnataka, as a government representative, I am quite pleased with that result. Quite differently, what we did is we started early. We started early screening the international passengers at the airports as well as at the ports. And we closed down the schools, educational institutions, malls and all AC medium, wherever there was centralized AC atmospheres, we shut it down. And we started testing ever since February and March. So from March 22nd, after the Prime Minister has announced the lockdown for the country, we adhered to that lockdown very regimentally. Very strict regiment was followed here. We adhered to what is the lockdown and sealed down in areas where we found a lot more cases of COVID. So though we had two clusters, that is in Mysore and Bangalore, we also started having in Gulbarga. We ensured that specific area strategies we adopted and we stuck to the basic principles of adhering to address the 4 T's, that is testing and tracing, tracking, and finally the treatment protocols. So we ensured that there was a SOP for each and everything.
But tell me, Minister, now we are approaching the end of this second lockdown, Lockdown 2.0. We'll get over this Sunday. I believe your Chief Minister, Mr. Yediyurappa, this morning also had a meeting with senior bureaucrats and ministers on the post-lockdown plan. I believe there are anywhere between a dozen to about 14 districts in Karnataka that are in the green zone, which have either 0 or close to 0 cases. What is the action plan as far as these districts are concerned, and what is the action plan for bigger cities like Bangalore, Mysore, etc.?
See, as we all know, lockdown cannot be a permanent solution to address the COVID disease. one or the other day we need to open up the economy, because livelihood, basically we need to address the livelihood issues. So based on that, since our green zone is almost in 12 to 14 districts, there are 2-3 districts which were orange and red, but those are the districts where even the patients from those districts are also completely recovered. There are no fresh cases, like in Udupi. So those districts are now labeled as a green zone districts. Here we would like to release the lockdown in a staggered manner. Opening up of industries in rural areas, opening of shops and establishments. Of course, there is one thing, one rider to this amendment is that every individual should be responsible, not just the government can address this. Every citizen of this country should understand and maintain the hygiene protocols, washing their hands frequently, using the masks in all public and the places where they are working. These are the things that they should. And the social distancing, as we all know, that one has to be adhered. These are the lifestyle changes in the future that should be accustomed, that should be like a religious practice for each and every person of this country.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. Thank you very much, Minister Sudhakar, for joining us, and many congratulations. Your state has done the rest of the country proud and perhaps shown the way. After Kerala, perhaps Karnataka is the only other state in the country, big state in the country, which is showing the way on how to beat the corona curve.